Hi guys. They're 2 weeks today, so sorry about it wobbling. So according to some professionals, I'm officially in my second trimester, but according to others, I won't be until 14 weeks. I'm not sure why there's a difference there, but my symptoms this past week were fatigue, as usual, which it has been since before I found out I was pregnant. Sore joints, food aversions, a little nausea. Oh, and for a few weeks, I've been unable to eat or drink dairy. I get really sick. Like, within a half hour to a couple hours after I eat, it's pretty much like lactose intolerance, but I don't know if it qualifies considering I was fine before. So, um, my bump is kind of growing slowly. If it gets a little bigger in the next week, I'll be showing you guys next week. Um, so my next doctor appointment is the 21st. So it'll be a little bit for that. I had set it up and it was going to be for the 16th, but it got bumped. I actually see a midwife, not a normal doctor. Um, they think I still may be having twins, like they thought in the beginning, but when they did my ultrasound, they said that they only saw one, but it was too early to tell, which is obviously not very helpful. But my next one is probably not going to be till somewhere between 18 and 20 weeks, so that will be interesting to find out if I'm having them then, or if I'm just only having one. Um, my camera and my computer are wiggling so much because my son, who's laying on the bed here, is kicking me, and my kitten is running around. They really want to play, so I will try to take care of these just real quick. I got a few questions, so I'm going to answer them before they get too antsy. Let's see. First one I have here is, how old is my husband? Well, okay, so I don't know why it's important, but he's 31. I'm 22. We met at an anti-Valentine's Day party. So it's pretty much like not anti-Valentine's, like being with a person, but anti, like, the established holiday. It's really hard to explain. But we went to this party and we actually had a lot of friends in common. And I sat down next to him. I thought he was really cute. And he asked me for my number because he wanted to send me some things. So I gave him my number, and I played Tetris on his phone while everybody did drinking games. And he's a licensed massage therapist, or as I call him, a terrorist. And he gave me a massage that night. So, and then we ended up hanging out on Valentine's Day after. So, um, the next one is, on my Instagram, you say that you have a stepdaughter. What is her name? How old is she? Where is she? Does she call you? That's a lot of questions, actually. Yes, I do. But I do not help raise her. She's in Wisconsin. I'm in Washington, so she's clear across the other side of the country. She's 8. Her name's Holly Mae. She's a really cute little girl. She's one of the problems that my husband has. He's ODD, which is obstinate defiance disorder. I'm pretty sure is what it is. But so he's problems with authority. He's actually diagnosed that problems with authority, which is kind of funny because he was in the army. Bless you, buddy. Um, she's really cute though, and she looks a lot like him. Next one's, how old am I? I just answered that. I'm 22. Why did you try to conceive so soon after your son? Okay, so I don't know if I've actually said anything about this, but I've been told for a long time, for years and years, and for various reasons, that I won't be able to go full term, and that I likely won't get pregnant. So I knew it would take a long time, like I did with him. So we started right away, and I've had a lot of miscarriages. It's been really hard. So I actually debated announcing so soon this one, but I had a good feeling about this one, and so far everything's been fine. But I knew it would take a long time, so shortly, like a month or two after getting the okay for sex again, after birth, we started trying. Um, got pregnant, and I had a miscarriage of twins. We waited a little bit and started trying again. My problem doesn't seem to be um, I'm not sure if it's getting pregnant, but the staying pregnant is really hard for me. And so I try not to let it get me down. And every single one of my children I've named, and I have a stuffed animal for each of them. And whenever I'm getting really down, I take that stuffed animal and I hold on to it that night. Although generally I'm holding on to my husband's stuffed animal. He had his grandma made it for him. I named it Ezra. But that's why I tried so soon. See. On Facebook, you don't have your husband's last name listed as yours. Why? Okay, well, I don't really want to get into it, all the details, but I've had problems with a stalker, and so it's not listed on my profile publicly what my other names are. It's also not listed publicly who I'm married to, so I'm in a relationship, but it doesn't say to who. So, because I really don't want to be found again. I don't like the feeling of what happened with that person. So, why aren't you doing your vids earlier in the day? Okay, well, you're probably asking because you don't have children. I have an 8-month-old son who's only really calm around bedtime, and I'm pretty self-conscious anyway, so it gives me reasons to procrastinate, I guess. But yeah, my son's really not calm during the day. Like, he gets calm around bedtime. So somewhere between, like, 8 and 10 to 11 p.m. he gets calmer. So, okay, let's see. What else do we have? Why do you offer advice on giving birth? I think you're some kind of expert. No, I don't think I'm an expert. I've done a lot of research. I've been through it, and I'm also looking into becoming a doula. A doula is somebody that, well, depending on if you have a labor doula or a postpartum doula, a postpartum doula helps you afterwards, after you've given birth. Another doula helps you during pregnancy and during labor, and that's the kind of doula I want to be. And so I've done lots of research. I'm looking into becoming one. So I have a lot of information, and I generally don't give advice unless somebody's asked for advice, or they'll ask me a question, or ask them if they want advice, and then I offer it. I don't just say, oh, you're pregnant, let me tell you how to be pregnant, how to give birth. So, let's see. That's a really not nice question. Why am I so ugly? Well, people look like they do because of genetics. So, this, mostly genetics. And a little eyeshadow. But you know what? My husband likes the way I look. And most days I like the way I look too. So I can either sit here and get offended at you, or I can just say that anybody can sit behind their computer screen under anonymous and talk shit. So, let's see. Next question. How many pets do you have? I have 3 cats. Baxter, who's 8, and he's a grumpy old man. Kiwi, she's 4. She's mentally disabled, actually. She was actually diagnosed mentally disabled. And Bandit, who's 13 weeks. He's actually as old as I am pregnant, so that's fun. And I have a dog named Bella. She's 4. A couple other questions here, but most of them don't have anything really to do with me. They're mostly stuff about photography, which is actually one of my hobbies. But let's see, hang on. I think that's all I think I can answer right now. Most of the stuff doesn't have anything to do with pregnancy or my life. So that's all I can come up with for tonight. So I say good night, and I'll see you in a week.